it easy. Calm down. Things
Yeah. Chocolata.
Yeah, chocolata. Yeah, we have to give her a name.
Enough for the two of you.
Yeah. And I'm happy, life is good. Because if you marry only one wife, that's what happens where they marry only one wife.
Yes.
When you have two staff,
You see me,
they compete.
I'm not saying anything. I'm just watching you too.
I'm just watching
the
connection.
I'm just seeing.
You can see the connection.
So, Tomato Juice, when are you planning to retire?
I can just
Tomato
Juice has retired.
Doctor, let's catch up.
Let's catch up. Hi, this is the Dean of the Old School, Olorioko of the Fountain of Knowledge, here to tell you to continue watching, the doctor with the political diagnosis, the professor of satire, Dr. Njakiri Damages. Welcome to the show. My name is Dr. Damages. We are coming to you from the greatest city in the world.
New York City.
Yeah, New York City is so great that our prisoners defeated the world-famous Harvard University debating team.
What?
Oh yeah, I'm not making it up.
Way.
My homeboys, locked up in a maximum security prison, formed a debating society that have gone to defeat teams like University of Vermont, the U.S. Military Academy at West Point.
Wow.
Oh yeah, and they decided, you know what, let's take on Harvard, and they did. And they defeated Harvard University. Now, at this point, I'm recommending that these prisoners, they should take on Dr. Ben Carson.
Hey.
No, you see, while we had our eyes on Donald Trump, a more dangerous man is making his way to the White House.
What?
Oh yeah, Dr. Ben Carson, the black Republican candidate for president. Oh yeah, he has been gaining grounds in the polls.
No way.
Yeah, we never paid attention to him because we felt like America cannot elect back-to-back black presidents. Donald Trump already said that to us, that it will take a long time before they elect another black person as president of the United States of America. Yeah, but that was before Fox News owner Murdoch said in a tweet that we need a real black president. He said, I agree. He said that Kenyan Muslim in the White House is not the real thing. It's not the real thing. So this week, Ben Carson, a brain surgeon, said something that made us question the status of his brain. Yeah. Reacting to the mass killing in a college in Oregon, Dr. Ben Carson said, watch.
I would not just stand there and let him shoot me. I would say, hey guys, everybody attack him. He may shoot me, but he can't get us all.
Take action. Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
Isn't that funny? He was laughing. I don't know what's funny. The man is smart and weird. He saw that solution to America's shooting of students in classrooms is to arm teachers.
What?
He said that teachers should carry AK-47.
Wow.
He said that these shooters are like Boko Haram members.
What?
That teachers should fight back.
This morning you said that you'd be very comfortable if kindergarten teachers had guns in the classroom. Why do you think that's a good idea?
Not all kindergarten teachers. I said people who are trained and understand all the implications. And you obviously are not just going to have a weapon sitting on the kindergarten teacher's desk.
Hey.
Now, for people who do not know, in his autobiography, Ben Carson wrote that he had anger problems. Oh yeah. He wrote that it ended when he took the Bible into the toilet. No, he said that when he came out from that toilet, he was a changed man. I tell you, the man needs to go back to that toilet because he left his brain there or something. Now, talking about people who have lost their brains, did you guys hear that the world was supposed to end last Wednesday?
It was?
Oh yeah.
Why?
I was ready. A Christian group in America called the E-Bible Fellowship. They arrived at that calculation that October 7 was the D-Day. They based their calculation on the arrival of the blood moon. Did you see the blood moon when it came? September 27th? I was prepared at home, I bet you the former Nigeria's minister for petroleum, Mrs. Desiani Alison Madeke, she did not see it. Or she saw the moon, but she did not get the message. We'll get back to her story later. but first of all, let's talk about men and the 3 women nominated to be ministers in Nigeria. Yeah, after 4 months of waiting for President Muhammadu Buhari to officially name his ministers, it finally came out.
Finally.
It was full of surprises. I was surprised that my name was not there. Dr. Damages. Dr. Damages. Despite Adiola pleading with President Muhammadu Buhari here in New York and getting some assurances from him that Dr. Damages will be named.
Can you imagine?
I was told that would be the surprise of the day, but no.
What a disappointment.
I'm so sad.
Doctor, why are you so
It was the same old list that we saw in the media all of last week. Ngige, Fashola, Amechi, Fayemi, all the same old politicians, the same old governors, old senators, former old people who have formerly retired. How did Fela put it? The same old politician who spoiled Nigeria before, the same old politician who ruled Nigeria before. Buhari gathered all of them. All of them, they there now. Any smart political observer could have named half of these people as Buhari's ministers the day he won election.
Exactly.
Why did it take Buhari? Why did it take him this long to arrive at this place?
I don't know.
Now, I cannot wait for these former thieves and thieves. Sorry. What's wrong with me? I mean, this former this and that to declare their assets. Why is my mouth always talking about calling people thieves when I mean this and that? Anyway, I cannot wait for them to declare their assets publicly. I bet you, checking the assets declaration forms of people like Fashola and Amechi before they were governors and 8 years after they became the left governor, you will see that these are honorable men who are just as poor as you and I know. They may have used 78 million naira to upgrade a personal website. You know, they may have collected 200 million naira a month as security vote for the last 8 years.
Wow.
That is like, let me see, 200 times 12 times 8, 200 times, that's 19,200 million. What is that? Is that not what they call 19 billion? Hey! 19 billion. Now, the point that I'm making is that they are just poor fellows who are still dying to serve Nigeria. Now, watch what happened when Amechi's name was called on the Senate floor as one of the nominees for minister. Watch.
After 4 months, we believe that the time for Pasha after 5 months.
They were saying no. And Saharatv said to them, keep quiet. And they kept quiet. Now, for those of you who are mad about the list, the Senate spokesman offered this assurance. Watch.
The Senate is ready and capacitated to receive petitions on any of the nominees. I want to assure Nigerians that every petition received will receive due,
He said you know what he meant. He was talking about, when they bring Ghana must go back, and you know what I mean, Now, this whole thing about the list of ministers and the change reminds me of what President Buhari said about Nigeria's behavior of Nigerians during his Independence Day speech. Did you guys watch it? No. Oh, okay, watch.
Change does not just happen. You and I and all of us must appreciate that we all have our part to play. If we want to bring change about, we must change our unruly behavior in schools, hospitals, marketplaces, motor parks, on the roads, in homes and offices. To bring about change, we must change ourselves by being law-abiding students.
Yeah, he said it. We all have a part to play to bring about change.
I'm sure.
We must change our lawless habits.
Let's do that.
We must change our unruly behavior.
Preach.
to bring about change, we must change ourselves.
Tell them.
Say what? Now, that nobody said a word about this is troubling to me. How could you all Nigerians keep quiet? The man wants to change, shape you up. He wants to fix Nigerians.
Wow.
Now, I trust Nigerians. The first reaction I got was from this man. Watch.
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here. Get out of here, man. Shit, I'm saying.
Get out of here, man. Get out of here. Who do you want to change? Anyway, the only issue in the Nigerian political arena today is really about who is in charge of this government.
Who is it?
Who? Okay, we know Buhari is the president, but who is in charge? Who are the people behind pulling the strings? Okay. Some of you have said that it's this man. Now, every month we hear stories of this man fighting it out with the vice president of Nigeria or another of Bola Tinubu's men in Buhari's government. Now, whenever such stories come out in public, El-Rufai and the vice president will quickly come together, take a picture, and send it out to the public to calm people down. I know, if they fool you, they're not fooling me. Now, my crack reporters recently went to the World Pension Summit in Abuja, where the governor of Kaduna State, Malam El-Rufai, was speaking to get a sense of why he inspires this kind of stories. Watch the man.
Interest rates in Nigeria are too high.
Yeah.
They are unrealistic. We will never develop with a 25% interest rate regime. And I think the only sector benefiting from this regime is the financial system.
I know, that sounds reasonable, don't you think?
Yeah.
So what is the solution to high interest rates in Nigeria? Let's listen to the man again. Watch.
And I advise them in their own interest that unless they find an economic solution to bring down interest rates, in a matter of time, we politicians will enforce and force a political solution.
The man advised the banks in their own interest to bring down the interest rates, or his powerful Nigerian political class will find a political solution to the problem. Okay. So far, so good. So far, it's making sense. Now, the governor even considered the arguments that the banks are making. Watch it.
No business can be viable if borrowing rates are 20-25%. And all the theory about rate of inflation and so on, I do not accept.
Wow.
You see, he looked at the bankers' argument and found them bonkers. So the political class, they must take action. Are you guys following me?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, he therefore brought his position home with this performance. Watch.
I really don't understand why borrowing rates in Nigeria are at 25%. And I am warning the banks. If they don't get their act together, along with their supervisor, the central bank, to bring down interest rates, we will solve it for you.
Oh yeah. He is warning the banks and their supervisors, the CBN. And I'm like, wow. Please don't say that. I know what you want to say. Don't say that. No, don't tell him to shut up. No. Just in case you have forgotten. The man is just the governor of a state. The governor of Kaduna State. But he's acting as if he's more powerful than that. What could be responsible for this? You can see now how the man could warn the vice president or anyone else who steps out of line. He is not playing. He's not playing. If you don't get your acts together, the man will whoop you behind. Now, imagine this man as a general, an accidental general of some sort.
Show him the general.
Now tell him something. In fact, tell him something.
Stop shagging in the village.
Imagine him. Imagine this man as a pastor, an accidental pastor that gives out to his congregation.
You want it? You want it? Take it! That's the power of the Holy Ghost!
You want it? Take it! Now, I love this El-Rufai, his brashness, his willingness to speak out and speak up. That is how leaders in a democracy should be. Fighting for the people. The man is fearless and transparent. unless you talk about him making public his assets declaration. When you start talking about that, then you see the man will change. You know, there are some mischievous online media. They are saying that the man's assets, that the man has about 90 billion naira in assets. Yeah. Now, the moment you tell El-Rufai to publicly declare his assets, at that point he will shrink like he will shrink like an excited manhood that you suddenly soaked inside a cold bucket of water. He will just shrink. Now, for those of you who enjoyed El-Rufai's memoir, the Accidental Civil Servant, that's the story of the time he was minister for the federal capital. Yeah, I was told that the man is already busy working on his next book.
Really?
They say that the book is about his time as governor of Kaduna State. And the title is Accidental Vice President of Nigeria. It was an accident. He didn't want to. I mean, he was supposed to be the governor, but now he's, anyway, you got the drift. Now, another governor who has been speaking out and acting like he's a minister is the governor of Edo State. Comrade Adam Oshomole. Yes. In the last 4 months, he has been accusing Jonathan's government of embezzling billions and billions of dollars. He has not provided evidence to support any of the accusations. But that's a minor thing. Evidences do not stop him from saying anything. And the media loves to hear him give out figures. You know? Now. So this week, when the former Minister of Petroleum, Mrs. Desiane Alison Madeke, got herself in trouble in London, Comrade Adam Oshomole came out. Swinging. Watch him.
The truth is, a lot of money was stolen. And what you are seeing is just a tip of the iceberg.
Oh yeah. He said this is all just a tip of the iceberg. Now, if you're like me, you'll be asking, where is the iceberg? Where is it buried? For the first time in 4 months, the governor provided the answer to the question. Watch.
Even you, the media here, sometimes I wonder why you want to hear it from me. Because some of the views we parrot flows from what we have read from your electronic media and your print media, arising from what you have observed.
Oh my God! I didn't know that our man gets his news from Linda Ikeji's blog. I had no idea. I thought he gets it from the American government and from Linda Ikeji's. I know.
Oh my God!
Just an excuse to show Linda. I just want to see her picture. But on a serious note, the man broke down the dilemma of Mrs. Desiane Alison Madeke down to this.
What?
Yeah. Watch.
So for me, I just decided, well, time will tell. Time will tell how much was taken and who was involved. I think what you are hearing now is like a kind of appetizer. When you go for lunch or dinner in some 5-star restaurant, they start with appetizer, then you have another course, then you have the main course.
I love the analogy. When you are married to the kind of wife he's married to, you stop pretending that you are a poor comrade who eats at Mama Put and visits the roadside restaurants. You start finding your analogy from places where real people eat real lunch and real dinner with appetizers and 5 main courses. I mean, you have to. You can't pretend anymore. I beg, leave matter for Matthias. By the way, how is Mrs. Desiane Alison Madeke doing? How is Madeke doing?
I don't know.
These British people, they know how to embarrass our best. How could they make a fuss over ordinary 27,000 pounds? 27 found in her house. What is that?
That's anti-money laundering.
Nigerian politicians give more than that to their girlfriends to buy a goosey soup in Atoshogo. What are they talking about? I'm really disappointed.
She took it out of the ATM.
I was waiting for serious charges to be brought against Jonathan's sweet Brent. And they're talking about 27,000. Nonsense. And then I saw this column in the Sun newspaper of London. Look at it. Wow. This column captured my feeling. If this woman has 13 billion pounds sterling, why was she trying to buy a house in Hyde Park when she could buy the whole Hyde Park or even London as a whole? Buy London. Now, to say that after what happened to Governor Alamesia, and Governor James Ibori in London, that Nigerians still go to London. Nigerians with shady pass, they still go to London. It's beyond me.
Make money from them too.
Smart thieves like Kola Aluko. Did I say thief? I mean, what's wrong with me? I mean, smart oil marketers. Smart oil marketers like Kola Aluko. They go to Switzerland and buy mansions and live a quiet life. Huh? Why is Beziani? Why did she go to London?
I don't know.
Now, Kola Aluko, you guys know him. You know, he's living a quiet life in the countryside of Switzerland.
Wow.
Where they don't even speak English. Nobody speaks English. And he will rent his yacht to Jay-Z and Beyonce and live a good life.
Yes.
That is what smart people do. Not go to London and start hiding around Hyde Park. What do you want there? They will get you.
Amazing.
So last week, this our man, Professor Pius Adesemi,
The man from Canada.
the man who claims that his only job is to be a public intellectual. And that as public intellectual, his job is simply to think for Nigeria.
Yes.
He went to Lagos to address what is called the platform. Here is the man speaking. Watch.
A lot of the things that nations, great nations, decide to forget about themselves are things that they overcame unbelievable differences to hate because they do not want to become that. Not that they suspend their differences, they work with their differences to develop a culture of national contempt for certain things.
He said a culture of national contempt. I said, for what?
What?
I don't get it. What is the man talking about?
I don't know.
Let's listen to him more. What's wrong with him?
What's missing about Nigeria was a whole world of and culture of mediocrity and irresponsibility, you know, which had been made legitimate by the system.
Professor.
I know exactly how you feel. They call this man the god of satire in Nigeria. I don't know why you are laughing. Is anybody laughing? I guess I'm hearing voices. Anyway, it happens that the man has written a book. The book is called Naija No Dey Carry Last.
Yes, no they carry last.
Now, as a public service, Dr. Damages will give you, I'm going to send you, okay, no, it's not me. The man is going to send you a copy, autographed copy of that book.
What?
If you send to us a zinger that will answer this question, Naija no dey carry last because... just tell us because... Now, the writer with the best zinger of each week will get an autographed copy of the book.
Yes.
So for your chance to win, please send your zinger to drdamages@gmail.com and wish you good luck. We will keep doing this until the publisher they become broke. If their book finishes, then we stop.
Yes.
Anyway, this is the segment we call Secrets of
Picture.
Yes. It's based on the premise that a picture is worth more than 1,000 words. Now, the picture you are looking at is that of Nigerian students giving Senator Kashamu Leadership Award. Oh yeah. The award is called the Golden Man of the Year Award. Now, he's the first man to receive this coveted award.
Wow.
Announcing the award, the national president of the National Association of Nigerian Students, NANS, Comrade Tijani Usman, said that they considered giving the award to Wakim El Chapo.
Hey!
But the man could not get a visa to Ijabibo. And they wanted to do it in Miami, USA. The man could not get a visa. So they settled for Kashamu. Now, Comrade Tijani Usman said that NANS also considered giving this award to Pablo Escobar. That great philanthropist. But he couldn't respond. He was not returning their phone calls. They were going for important people. You know? Nonsense. Bad songs. Now, here are some stories making headline news across Nigerian newspapers this week. are some stories making headline news across Nigeria this week. How do we return the 11 billion naira he stole if elected governor of Kogi State?
Wow.
Oh, yeah, that's what the chairman of the APC in Kogi State is saying. No, I thought it was a joke, but it was true.
What?
Now, this is my thing. Why is it that these guys have not taken their comedy show on the road? They should go on the road and perform. Basketball has nothing on them. Nothing. Buhari has betrayed youths by assembling analog ministers, says the Labour Party. They're talking about analog as against digital. I think that's what they're saying. Yeah? Unfortunately, this Labour Party, their message came in a fax statement sent to newspaper houses across Nigeria. They faxed, they said they don't even have email. Analog, yeah. Now, Jonathan lacked the willpower to fight corruption, says Edwin Clark. You know the guy. Yes. Yeah, that old man. I'm like, get out of here, man. When did this become real to this man? When did he notice that how come I missed this? Bad sons. Bad old men. EFCC recovers millions from ex-minister's home.
Where's the money now?
Vanguard is saying that they recovered millions from Desiani's home.
It's a lie.
Immediately I saw that, I rushed to read the newspaper. It was only 1.2 million.
Wow.
Vanguard, mind yourself. 1.2 million is not millions.
Yes, so to the
1.2 million.
Right.
Don't embarrass me.
Just 1.2.
Just only 1.2 million. Nonsense. Amechi spent 53 billion from 55 billion reserved fund.
What?
That's what the panel in River State they are coming up with. He spent 53 out of 55 billion.
No, he tried now.
No. This man is prudent. Wow. That's what I'm saying. He reserved 2 billion for the next generation of River State people. You know, the man deserves to be more than just an ordinary minister.
Yes, now.
They should promote him to something bigger.
Promotion.
Like ambassador to Switzerland.
I know. Why not?
More suspects to join Desiani, says UK government.
I'm sure.
The government of United Kingdom, they said that more suspects are coming to join Desiani in London. Now, they also said that people who are suspects should not worry about getting visa.
Yes,
It comes with a package. It comes with, they'll give you free visa. They'll pay for the visa and everything. Don't worry. Don't start writing application forms. No, don't worry. Buhari orders investigation of EFCC boss. Buhari is ordering that they should investigate the chairman of EFCC. This Buhari, the man is felling my hand, so. He wants the EFCC to investigate EFCC.
Yes, sir.
Is that what he wants? I don't get it. Hajj stampede. Nigerians will no longer stone the devil, says Emir Sanusi. Sanusi is saying that no more going there to stone the devil. I said that's a good idea. Let them concentrate on stoning the ones in Nigeria. We have so many of them. Stone them. Now, Buhari wants to change the motor park. He made this statement during his Independence Day speech. Did you guys hear that? That explains why Governor Ayo Fayose is unhappy with anything the man says. You know, he used to be a downfall driver, and now it makes sense. Buhari has been aiming to change the culture at the downfall drivers conference. I have 3 solid cars. I am too pretty to be poor, says actress Liz Anjorin.
Nonsense.
You see, this is what I'm saying. If that is her definition of wealth, it means that she's really poor. She must be really poor. No, there's no other way to explain this. If 2 solid cars and being pretty, 2, 3, make it 6. Make it 6. If that is her definition, of being wealthy, then she must really be poor. No? Poor baby.
That's gonna go down tomorrow.
Anyway, it's time for your
email.
It's time for your email. It's time for your
email.
Wow, see who is back. They let you come back. I thought you were in the refugee camp. That was what we told them. And welcome back. We're happy to see you.
I'm sure a lot of
Tomato
people
Juice.
there want me to come back.
Tomato Juice.
Have a new name, not
So what happened?
Where's that your
how did
other
they,
nurse?
That one is
Where is she? I heard she was causing a lot of fracas over here.
No, we're going to talk about that because a lot of people send us names that we should consider.
I will
for her.
handle her. I will handle you later. Whatever your name is.
So what happened? How did you found your way back? They allow you to come? Were you deported? What happened?
Doctor.
Deported back to America? All right. So you still.
So be continued.
Yeah, you still know what we do here.
I don't know.
Do we have emails today?
What do I say after that?
Okay.
No, I'm so serious. What am I supposed to say after that, doctor?
Do we have emails?
So I answer, I say yes?
Yeah.
Of course, doctor.
She still remembers. I was wondering, you know. Okay.
Really?
So,
really?
I see my. Okay, let me not talk. I'm kind of.
Who do you see? Who do you see?
I see somebody in the studio.
Who do you
All right,
see?
Let's see the
You
email.
are seeing things. Eh?
Let's hear the emails.
Okay, our first email is from Imam Adam in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. He writes. Who is that in the audience? He said, "Dear Dr. Damages, while waiting in traffic, I'm wondering, don't they have things like restraining order, perpetual court injunctions, and lack of jurisdiction in the United Kingdom? What's wrong with those people in the UK? Why hasn't Nigerian women in the UK risen up to protest the selective witch hunting of Miss Desiani Alison Madieke? Why is nobody demanding that if they are serious about probing past governments that the UK should start from Lord Lugard? Why hasn't the Nigerian students in London honored Desiani with the Iron Lady Award?" It's curious, so.
What? Oh, I got it. So the guy was playing with my brain. I got it. My friend, thank you so much for capturing the absurdity of Nigeria in one email.
Yes.
That is the same comedy of errors that is happening in Nigeria. They can't. Thank you, my friend. The country that brought us civilization. That should be a lesson to all of you.
Yes.
You know, I like that guy. He's deep. Next.
Okay, our second email is from Ugo Steve. He writes.
Ugo, you know him.
I know that's your
him.
friend.
That's my friend. Yeah.
We used to drink.
No, not Kunu. This one we used to drink palm wine. When I was at the end. Yeah.
Is there a difference? They all make you.
No.
Anyway.
Anyway. Go ahead.
Okay. Dear Dr. Damages, this past week, the Qurans have woken from their slumber and took the bull by the horns. While other dedicated Muslims are busy in Mina, Saudi Arabia, stoning the devils, Qurans amply recognize their own homemade devil and decided to haul stones at him. I think all those that stone Saraki in Ilorin, instead of arresting them by NPF, should be rewarded for performing the real Umrah. They should be titled with Alajis and Hajas. After all, they've stoned the devil, whether it is Saudi Arabia or Ilorin. As for the new damsel that is acting in place of always laughing TJ, a suitable nomenclature for her should be Apple London.
I know. We'll get to that because a lot of people recommended names for her. We are going to bring her here to actually formally give her a name.
I'm waiting.
But in the meantime, for the record, let me say that I'm against stoning anyone. For the record, I'm against stoning anyone. Even if it's Samechi who said that the reason why politicians steal is because you people refuse to stone them. I still say, don't stone them.
Don't.
Even if he gives you stone and say, stone me, don't use it to stone them. People are begging you to stone them and you are laughing.
Don't do it. Don't
do it. That's
okay?
official from me. For the record, don't stone them. Next.
That's satanic.
Doctor.
Next.
Okay, our third email is from Ashara Gaki. He writes.
Yeah, that's my friend.
Dr. Damage, I'm sure.
What did he say?
Dr. Damages, thank you for informing the world of the current happenings in our country. I want to send tomato juice to my state, Jigawa. My governor is sharing goats to women as empowerment program. But please, doctor, is the mayor of New York City giving out goats, rams, or sheep to the people of New York City? Please advise my governor.
Great observation, my friend. Let me tell you this. The only thing that the mayor of New York City gives out to New Yorkers are things like condoms, syringe, and blankets. I'm telling the truth. Chikina, you are governor in Jigawa State. He needs to find new ideas. I recommend that he should consult Malala. No, seriously, if you give out goats to people, in New York City, the people for the ethical treatment of animals will come after you. Yes. So we don't mess with things like that. Next.
I'll pray for you. Our fourth email is from Ade. He writes.
Oh, Ade, yeah.
Hi, Dr. Reckages. That's your new name.
What? I thought it's my friend.
Wait. Dr. Reckages.
I thought the man is my friend. Okay, go ahead. What did
Good one.
I thought it's my friend.
He said just a quick one. A suitable name for this your new nurse
Aha.
should sound like either Omoeko, Razor, or Miss Popeye. Congrats on your 200th episode.
Thank you.
Love you guys.
Thank
History will be kind to you all. That you changed the face of journalism in Africa. And I pray that one day Adiola will become the first lady of Zimbabwe. Laugh out loud.
Ade.
Keeping it here in Zimbabwe.
Thank you so much.
Not even Nigeria.
Zimbabwe.
Thank you. I said the same thing to my cousin when he emailed me and asking me to send money to him. I told him, I said, history will be kind to you. He did not get it. No. Anyway, now let's just say that Adiola, she's on her way to becoming the first lady.
What country?
We don't know the country. we are still trying to Google the country that we accept her. I think maybe it's Jigawa State. Jigawa State. Yeah. No, that's what I was told.
Abuja State.
The Abuja State. The plan is, she met Buhari and they finalized the plan. It's not happening.
I heard.
Just watch out, 2019. First lady of Jigawa State. Next.
Okay. Our fifth email is from Abdullahi from Jigawa State.
See? I know there's a plan. There's a plan. We are working on it.
He said, Dear Dr. Damages, I wish to congratulate you on your 200th episode. Please, doctor, can you define corruption? What is corruption? What is a goat? What is yam? We understand when Buhari said he's not corrupt, but if Saraki says he's not corrupt, then who is corrupt? Suddenly, Oga Jonathan will say he's not corrupt, like Ngozi and Diziani. Does that mean that the corruption Buhari is yelling about are all hallucination? Please help me define what corruption is to Nigerians.
No,
definitely.
Now, let me explain this. For all of you. Corruption is like unseen poetry. You cannot say what it is, but once you see it, you know what it is. If he talks like corruption, if he walks like corruption, if he thinks like corruption, it must definitely be corruption. A very easy way to identify corruption is when a public servant refuses to publicly declare his assets. He will refuse to tell you how much he makes, how much is what. That, my friend, is corruption. That's it. Next.
I have nothing to say.
Next.
Our sixth email is from Dr. Shige in London. He writes, Dr. Damages, this your new nurse should be named Nurse Spicy Choco. Have you ever tasted chocolate mixed with tatashi? Is that how you say it? That is what we have here. Doctor, I'm sure you can afford to employ all three though.
That's a good idea. I like this guy. Go ahead.
Spicy choco, and not forgetting no sushi.
That's a good idea.
And doctor, Why are you not getting big interviews like Adiola and Keeping It Real? She got good luck, Jonathan. Robert Mugabe. And now Muhammadu Buhari. Maybe it is time to fire all your nurses self and focus on your work. Why are you shaking? Why is he shaking?
Dr. Shege, thank you so much for this question. You see, a lot of people are asking me the same question. But let me tell you, the rat and the lizard can play in the rain.
Hey.
But when the lizard dries up, the rat will suffer in the cold. Water get level for this place.
Hey.
Water get level. I'm not allowed to say more than that. What you see is not what you get. There are some people who have connections. And money. And
the more you see,
the more you see, the less you understand. So, lead matter for Matthias.
Hey!
Next?
You're preaching now. Okay, our final email is from Uber. He writes, Dear Doctor.
Uber. Don't I know Uber? Is it the car?
Is it? I was just going to say Uber.
All right. What does
They have
want?
it in Nigeria now.
Yeah,
Dear Doctor, I have been a fan. A big fan of yours. I saved over 125 of your episodes on my phone.
Wow.
However, you're about to lose me. How dare you substitute tomato juice with this potato hung? Doctor, for your information, TJ is 45% success of your show. Or are you going bankrupt that you are substituting a nurse with a midwife? I beg, get in touch with Dizzy Annie so she can hide some loot in your clinic. My regards to Adiola.
Wait. This email must be fake. I'm
just reading what you gave me.
Huh? You're calling sushi midwife?
Not sushi.
Who? The new one?
Choco, whatever her name is.
The new one. Anyway. Tomato Juice is back, so you guys should be happy. She was deported. About the new nurse, we're going to do a naming ceremony very soon. I won't mention the day. Because we don't want Tomato Juice around. We don't want her the day we are doing the naming ceremony.
Me, deported.
Tomato Juice was deported back from Europe.
Me,
and say, we don't want you. Go back to America. This is your hair.
Me.
It's from Brazil. Anyway.
Me, deported.
Now, sorry. That's all the time we have for emails. Please keep sending your emails to drdamages@gmail.com.
I won't even answer you this time. I won't answer you.
And follow us on Twitter at...
Your nurse Choco is an...
Now, here's my concern for today. It's taken from page 419 of the book, Yeah, Right, by John Manson. And he wrote, From everyone, I learned something. From some, I learned what to do. From others, I learned what not to do.
That's it.
Until next week, I am Dr. Damages. I diagnose...
That's it?
Yeah, there are some people...
what did you learn from others?
What not to do, like tomato juice. Not to go to Europe without visa. You get deported back to America. That's what happened. We'll tell you details next time. Show you pictures. She took some pictures at the beach and she had no visa. So what did you bring for us?
I'm waiting for you to finish.
No, what did you bring for us?
Are you done?
What did you bring for us? You went to Europe twice in 1 month. Nothing. Is that how they behave in where you come from?
You now, Dr. Rekeji.
Is that how they behave where you come from?
Doctor.
So do you miss our audience? Come.
Doctor.
Nurse, come over here. Come.
No, let her come.
Come.
Let her come.
We have naming ceremony for the new nurse.
Come. Come, let me look at you.
Come here. Yes.
Let me see. Hold this.
So
you are the one.
So this is going to be interesting.
Why do you have on a
in
jacket?
days to come.
I should take off my jacket.
Wait.
Why are you
Don't.
Why are you
we have
Why do you have on a jacket?
Let me take off my jacket.
Yeah.
Let me take off my jacket.
So tomato juice.
While you
were away, things change, you know.
So. I want to take it easy now.
is it?
Things change. So she learned how to do things, and she learned how to do things here, and you know,
Where's that my hair, my uniform?
Her uniform and everything. We ordered new uniforms for her, you know. So you two can, you know.
Take it easy now.
Take it easy. Calm down. Things
Yeah. Chocolata.
Yeah, Chocolata. Yeah, we have to give her a name. Yeah. And I'm happy, you know, life is good. Because if you marry only one wife, that's what happens where they marry only one wife.
Yes.
When you have two staff,
You see me, I'm not saying anything. I'm just watching you too.
You
You can see the connection.
I'm just saying.
You can see the connection.
So, Tomato Juice, when are you planning to retire?
I can just
Be going.
Tomato Juice has retired.
Doctor, let's catch up.
Let's catch up. Turn off that thing. Good night, everybody. We talk. Turn off the TV.